Hi, Willard kindergartners. It's word work time again. And today's Tuesday, so that means it is Red Word Day. We're going to start by practicing 4 of our newest red words, and then we will move on to learn our 2 new red words for the week. So to practice our old, we get our tapping arm out and we tap each letter as we go. F-R-O-M, from. M-Y, my. H-E-R-E, here. L-I-K-E, like. And our new red word, one of the new red words is when. This is a tricky one because most red words do not follow the rules. And this one actually is. Now that we've learned the W-N, the W-H is a digraph, it does follow because we can sound this out. W, E, N, when. So we could actually turn this one green next time. So let's read the sentence I have. When will we eat lunch? And our next red word is said. This is an important word that you see in your books all the time. And I'm sure when you're doing writing, you're going to want to use this word. So it's really important that we learn how to read it in a snap and write it in a snap. So said is S-A-I-D, said. When will we eat lunch? Said Tom. Okay, let's take a look at what your red word paper will look like. And you did this last week and we do it in school all the time. You're going to use a red crayon to write it next to the big house, making sure that you make your W and your E and your N short and your H nice and tall. Okay. And none of these letters crash into the basement. When you've done that, you're going to practice tapping when. W-H-E-N, when. W-H-E-N, when. W-H-E-N, when. And we do it 3 times. When you've done it 3 times, you'll write one more when on this line and this line and this line, right? And then you'll choose your sentence that you're going to write using the word when. Let's check the next one. And then you'll do the same thing with the word said and tap it out. S-A-I-D, said, 3 times. And then when you're done, your paper will look like this. Take a look. Okay. So I have one written on each of the lines. Okay. They're written in crayon. And then when you get to the writing the sentence though, it is written in pencil. So my sentence is, when will we go? With a question mark. And I underline the word when in red. And then my next sentence is, I like to read, said Tom. Okay. And I underlined all red words that we've used or identified as red words that we've had in the past that are on our red word list. Speaking of the red word list, it's included in our lesson. So if you want to click on it and see all the red words we've learned this year, it's a great thing to do, and you can post it somewhere so you can practice them, all of the old ones and not just the ones I'm doing with you on the video. Okay. Now I want to just talk to you about a little activity I included in the lesson plan for word work for when and said. I mentioned that you could take all the letters in when and said and chop them up, cut them up, and then scramble them in front of you so that you can actually move them around like I'm doing on the screen. And then you can practice maybe even timing yourself on how fast you can try to put these 2 words together. So when, right? And you'll be faster than me, I'm sure. When and said. S-A-I-D, said. When and said. So you can have someone time you and then try it maybe a couple of times and see if you can get faster by scrambling them and putting them back together. And you can do this game with any of your red words. Any of the ones that are tricky for you that you want to practice, you can have a little collection of the letters and you can scramble and unscramble. And it will really help you remember them so that you can read and write them in a snap. Okay, so have fun practicing the red words and take a look at all the extra activities that we've included to practice these as well. Okay, enjoy and see you tomorrow.